Now I gotta get the link.
Am I sending it?
Relax.
Damn. Shit.
Don't blow your load too soon.
I mean, you're not first, you're
He's
last.
got a problem. Yeah.
Back in
Am I
the day.
fucking tripping? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm selling. Tripping? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm selling. All right, post that. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm selling. All right, post that. I just created like an infinite loop in the stream. But we'll be all right. No one's gonna be there except for Chris, because Chris is weird.
An infinite loop.
It's Control Shift, right?
Shit.
What?
Shift enter.
Shift enter. There we
Control
go.
shift. I was like, what kind of shortcut is that?
Shut up.
All right, everyone. Welcome in to our preseason RZSL podcast, a special episode here of the Shade Room coming in for season 2. A couple special guests here with us. First of all, Nug, the man's got all the RZSL media rolling. We're getting things moving. He's the only person that is keeping us afloat here. So
me and Nero, according to Fu.
Round of applause. Also, maybe a Super Bowl favorite for this year. Some are saying.
No.
What's going on, Nugget?
No.
Hater. But yeah,
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just carrying media as always. Got awards coming out tomorrow afternoon. If anyone's wondering, we've got a couple ties, but unfortunately, I have to break them because we don't have the best of guys in here who are active. But I'll get that done.
Yeah, you're all slacking. Everyone is slacking a little bit on the participation there. So let's get that up. Speaking of awards, we do have a little bit of a leak. We have a little bit of a special guest with us here today. An early announcement for maybe the most important award, the Discord MVP.
Thank you.
What do you have? A five-time Discord MVP chilling. Cams on. We get to see that face with the nice bright blue lights. We got Fender here. He's our Discord MVP once again. I feel like it should just be the Fender Award at this point. What's going on, Fender?
Nothing much. I'm just built different. That's all I can say. I'm just that funny. I'm just built different.
I feel like you only won because I changed the criteria, to be honest. But we're gonna let's get past that.
How you celebrating your big win here?
Well, so I got this big ass bottle. I've drank all that down. Well, all that down. There we go. A little bit.
The next hour, we're gonna have to call 911 for Fender.
It'll be fine. I got some tolerance.
You got some tolerance?
Well, just took a swig out of the bottle and the cup. We could have did the cup the first time, but we're here.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Getting it tonight. All right. Well, with that, obviously we've had an eventful off season, to say the least. It feels like an eternity since our season ended, and Fu took home the first Super Bowl of the cycle. And I don't know. I guess we can just get some general thoughts. After we had an off season, we had an eventful draft. Took a little while. Nug, what are your thoughts on the off season? I guess just wrapping up the off season.
I mean, we should honestly just be grateful that we haven't made it this far. We had quite a few idiots who decided to edit players when they weren't supposed to. MG and actually MG's a league. I don't know if that's too sure, but Mason, Chargers. I don't know who you are, but you're a fucking weirdo. You edited within the first 5 minutes. Outside of that, I'm just honestly really happy that we made it through it. Took like a week to draft, which kind of sucked, but it got to a point where I really didn't care. I didn't pay attention to it too much. We got through it. I got hoed by some random guy named Randy. I don't know him too much. Took my guy, Randy. But yeah, outside of that, I feel like there was quite a few teams who improved in the offseason, and hopefully we're going to see some different division predictions and some different division winners this next season.
What do you think, Thunder?
Yeah, it was fine, I guess. I liked the draft, but it definitely went a little bit long with the 4th round. Y'all should definitely add more 6th and 7th. Y'all definitely should add more 6th and 7th round, more trades. What else?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right,
fantasy.
all right.
Fantasy
we
was
have a late addition to the podcast here. Pulling the mic. What I'm talking about over here. More 6th, 7th round trades. Apparently, that's the big deal that we need to talk about right now. Anyway, we have the 4th guest here, the San Francisco 49ers choke artist is joining. What's going on?
What's up?
What's
I want to
up?
let y'all know whatever link Fender posted was not the right link.
Oh,
What?
that's a Nug's fault. Damn.
He didn't even hear that, I don't think. Oh
He
my
posted,
god!
like,
No.
Damn,
wrong-
Nug.
What's going on? What's going
Oh
on?
my god!
Was my camera on?
The
What
wrong
happened?
Link.
Whatever
What?
Fender
Look at-
posted, it was not the right link.
It's not the right link. What did I send them? I'm kind of scared. What did I send them?
I don't know. It's some Discord link. I don't even have access to this link.
Yeah,
I got it. There we go.
What did you send him? Okay,
Wait, no.
tag the league again, and then we'll restart.
They could just go back. It's fine.
I don't know what that link is, bro.
Oh my god!
God damn. What the hell have me do?
Dude, it sent him the link of the link message I
y'all
sent
are
to him
funny.
from.
Y'all are funny for making Fender do that shit though. That was funny.
Look at her mess it
So
up.
he was
Crazy.
tired of doing it.
Dude, I had no ideas, bro. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get his limelight."
So all that is
I'm just at here. I'm gonna just at here for now.
do it. Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone else.
That'll be fine.
At here, dude.
All
At
right.
everyone, bro. Fuck that.
And
Yeah,
you could add everyone.
too late. Jesus.
We'll do an abbreviated version of an introduction.
And
And you gotta
okay.
take another shot. Just
not very far. We just got to like.
Am I taking another shot?
you didn't even finish your
Yeah, you
shot.
might as
You,
well.
you took a sip, bro. It wasn't a shot.
That's not a shot. This is a mixed drink. What do you mean?
I've got some.
All right.
No.
All
I
right,
was getting
so
gummy. You guys were yelling at me. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. So after some technical difficulties, I can't speak. Oh Jesus Christ!
God damn
After some
it.
technical difficulties, we are doing a soft reboot here on the podcast. Welcome in to the RZSL preseason podcast for season 2. We've done this already once. We're gonna go ahead and run through. I have a few special guests. I have Nug here with us, as well as Carlos here with us, and we have Fender here. So, and we have all of their beautiful faces all lit up on screen for you. So you're very welcome. No, you want to give it a quick, quick hello again, real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as my camera fucks itself. Yeah, hey everyone. I've been carrying media. And this is Nug. That's it.
Yep, he's been keeping media rolling for. It's kind of been a solo mission for him. So, give him a big hand there, Carlos. What's going on? Are we getting excited for the season coming up?
Yep. I'm not in any of the leagues like some of these other weirdos, so I haven't played Madden in a while.
And Nug did announce we are going to be dropping the RZSL awards tomorrow. We do have a very special leak, though. We have an early preview. Obviously, maybe the most important award that there is. We have our Discord MVP award, and that brings us to Fender down here as we're looking at a 5, 6, 7-time Discord MVP. I don't know the exact count. This is just going to be the honorary Fender award from now on. But yes, once again, he does take home Discord MVP, and I believe he's got something to celebrate with that he can go for round 2. And we're just going to keep doing this. We're going to keep restarting.
Yeah.
Is he gonna take a sip out of
Until
both bottles
bottle's gone.
again?
Oh, that was nasty.
That was nasty.
They washed it down with Crown Apple. So stick around. If you stick around long enough, you might be able to see Fender passed out.
It's not gonna happen.
He's definitely a lightweight.
All right. So where we left off, just giving just general thoughts, I guess, on the offseason wrap up and kind of just general like preseason thoughts. So toss it over to Fender. We're not going to talk about 6th, 7th round picks. And What are your thoughts on the off season? Not having to do with rule changes or trades or anything. Just DM Rick.
It was definitely a good offseason. Definitely like the new draft format that it made a lot of more trades happen. Everybody got to pick. So I thought it was definitely an improvement.
Yeah, I actually liked it a lot.
I think it's
I
great.
agree. I liked it a lot. Yeah, well, Collins had no picks, but he kept it moving. He was in charge of keeping track of everything, so he did a great job there. Carlos, what are your thoughts on the off season, or even just general thoughts on the season coming up?
As far as my offseason, I kind of had like one splash move, and then that was pretty much it. So overall, I thought I did like the draft. I think even without the draft list, I think it was solid. Like way to get everyone involved, especially with all the different trades and everyone making their picks. But I'm excited for this season for sure. I haven't played Madden in at least a few weeks.
Oh, you're rusty. Is that what you're saying? Do you guys
I'm
have
on
access to the
rusty.
schedule?
Yeah, schedules are on Madden, but they're not on Neon.
Can hop on
No.
Madden and get the full schedules.
So who do you get? I don't know how familiar you guys are with all the teams in the league, but if you just had to give like a couple teams that you thought like were like the most improved or did the best job rebuilding, retooling, whatever, and as well as some of the teams that maybe lacked a little bit.
For
we'll
me,
start off with you again. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I definitely say the Jets did one of the best. I mean, kind of had to cheat that way and get 8 hidden devs in the process. But with the thankfully, the LO gods gave us this great tool of a dev randomizer, and hopefully shattered every single one of those devs outside of the first round. But outside of that, he really did do a good job building that roster. And as far as people who didn't do such great jobs, MG's the first guy to come to mind. I believe he's sitting at 40 guys on this team right now, which is not completely legal.
We're lucky.
We're lucky. But yeah, those are 2 guys who are on different sides of the spectrum, for sure.
It's not completely, partially, partly, halfway. It's not legal at all. So, he's running up against the clock, so he's got some work to do in the preseason, very active preseason. What do you think, Fender, as far as like maybe your winners and losers of the offseason?
Well, I don't know if he's a winner, but Shadow might be the most interesting offseason since he's really went all the way in. He sent like most of his draft next year to me, which I'm happy with because I think he's probably going to go 8-9. So, and then maybe,
Nice.
honestly, I don't know a loser. I didn't really pay that much attention to all the moves.
Discord MVP, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe Seahawks fuck Matt.
Maybe Seahawks. What the fuck?
I feel like even with his off-season moves, he should have really focused on moving his skill level because he kind of sucks. But that's a topic for when we get to this division.
He should have invested in like an
ebook or something. Yeah.
All right, we do have one more late addition to the podcast here. We have the Detroit Lions user owner. We have our good pal Wiz. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Not much. Just, same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day.
Yep. We had a little bit of a hiccup, so we kind of like restarted anyway. You didn't miss much.
Cool.
Just doing some general stuff. Carlos, what do you think? General, just on the offseason, general recap, winners, losers, all that good stuff.
To be honest, I can't even think of a winner. To be honest, everybody kind of made some bogus moves. Not gonna lie, but obviously the losers are anybody who's not at 53 now. The losers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stick up for the Bears here. I think the Bears had a fantastic offseason.
Oh, God damn it.
Bears made all kinds of moves.
Do you want to host? Because this host is ass.
From Justin Fields getting a first round pick from the Indianapolis Colts for this year's upcoming draft. So that should be an interesting one. We'll be watching the Colts closely. And then the Bears came into the offseason with $115 million in salary cap, and they spent all but 15 of it. So it's been a very, very eventful offseason. Gave a lot of money out to some players, as some people might say. But we'll see how they get integrated in the squad, and we'll see if the Bears can have a
and on to the division predictions. What division should we be starting out with, guys?
No, we're not gonna go. Hold on. No. No, and then obviously, like Fender said, the Bengals obviously had a really, really good offseason as far as team building. Maybe one of the strongest teams on paper coming into the season. So we'll see if that plays out in that division. It is tough having the losing Super Bowl team in your division, but he does have he has the Browns as well. So maybe there's some if they can even field a roster.
Yeah, they're getting a new owner soon enough, so I don't.
Why? I
I'd
think
say,
y'all are sleeping on MG's ability to
are
find
we?
practice squad
Are we?
players. Yes.
He's gonna be
scour the
I don't
practice
even.
squads.
He's gonna be scouring, yeah. But it doesn't matter because he's not. He needs to get to 53 before practice squads are even available. So he's gonna have to figure something else out.
Give him like week
Wiz, do you have
3
any
and he'll
thoughts
be fine.
on the offseason? Yeah, well.
Wait,
Do you have
I'm
any
sorry.
thoughts on the offseason? Do you have any general thoughts on the offseason? Anyone stood out or anything?
The I think one person who had a really good offseason was Carlos, actually getting Christian McCaffrey, boosting that already loaded offense with just another an amazing playmaker, which I think makes him a contender for the NFC to win it.
He wasn't before.
Right.
On it, I don't anyone. I can't really think of anyone else who like offseason
Philadelphia.
stuck out to me. But yeah, that's I would say that's one note I have on the offseason.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to go ahead and move on to we can just go division by division and kind of give some. That's probably a good way to go. So let's see here. Who do we not have in here? Let's start with the AFC West. There we go. That's a random division.
AFC
Could be
West.
pretty interesting. Yeah, AFC West. So I believe I imagine the Chiefs took that home last year. Didn't make a whole lot of noise in the playoffs though. Obviously you got Rios as the Chiefs, and then Nero the Raiders, Chris with the Broncos, and I'm missing one. Who's the Chargers? Oh, Mason.
The guy's getting kicked.
Respectful.
Good buddy Mason. So what do you guys think? Is this just once again going to be a Chiefs easily winning, or did anyone? Yeah. Any improvements for anyone? Do anyone have any faith in it? Mason had a pretty strong start last year, and he just kind of faded down the end.
I'm gonna say Nero is gonna play very well and make a go for the second in the division. I just have some faith in him. I thought he was gonna do better in season 1. I think he had a pretty decent draft, especially making that trade with the Cardinals, to trade back one, gathering good assets, and but we'll think Nero will get second.
Personally, I gotta disagree. If I'm being honest, I think Mason and then Chris once again go 9-8 for that second place. Rios is just a little bit on a not different level, but just a little bit better than him, to the point where I don't think they can really keep up in certain scenarios when it comes down the line and beat the guys that he can beat. Referring to Chris and Mason, of course. And as for Nero, he's always solid. I feel like he has a better year this year, coming in at 6 wins rather than his previous, I believe, 3-14 performance. Being honest.
Yep. Thunder, what do you think?
Well, I actually think
riding with the Broncos.
Actually, yes, I am riding with the Broncos. I believe in Chris. I believe that he's gonna feed that Utah tight end that he just drafted. He's gonna get like a superstar dev, something stupid, and it's just gonna be a crazy year. That's what I think.
What about you, Carlos? What do you think?
I probably still pick Rios to win it, but I think Mason had beat Chris with the last game of the season to take over. I don't know if that happens again. We'll see. Mason kind of had some unfortunate forced losses as well last year, so that kind of knocked him down a few notches. But I'm always here for some Nero.
Dick riding?
Yeah, that's what you want to call it. For it.
Yeah, we have fan favorites. A couple fan favorites in the AFC West, I'd say.
I'm all for it.
I'm rooting
all
for the Broncos.
Dick riding. Interesting.
All right.
I wanna add something real quick. I wanna reword what I said. I meant to say that Nero's gonna go and play for second in division. I don't think he's gonna win it. I don't think he has solidified win it. I think it would be interesting though. I think he'll do better than last season, but yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
It's a race for second in the West. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's go. We might as well just let's go to the NFC West. We'll just stay on the coast there. Obviously, this division was hotly contested last year. It was taken by yours truly, Carlos, and then the Seahawks were not far behind with their practice squad rookie quarterback MVP candidate. And then you had the Rams, obviously defending Super Bowl champions, who had a bit of a rough start. They started out 4-5, 5-5, but they had a really nice finish to the season. They were playing hot down the stretch and actually made it further than both Seahawks or 49ers in the playoffs. So take that for what it's worth. And then in the basement, in the doldrums, the pathetic Arizona Cardinals at 3-14. Not a whole lot to say there. Who wants to take the reins on this one?
I'll go ahead and start it off. Honestly, I want to say Seahawks. I really want to say the Seahawks. But as far as looking at those 61 sacks from last season, it's really hard to pick this team to really do much else. Mm-hmm. And I can't go with them as much as my heart wants me to. And I got to go with the 49ers. I mean, they're really Patrick kind of team, kind of dumb team, where one thing doesn't work, they're kind of at a loss for words and they can't really produce much else. But yeah, I'm going to take the 49ers going first. Rams second seed, actually, and I'm going to go with the Hawks third. And, Cardinals and Kingle really tanking for something. I don't know what, but
they're just tanking for the whole cycle, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's funny, as like the Bears are struggling and trying to scrape together one, maybe two superstar X Factor players. And then on the other end, you got the San Francisco 49ers crying like babies because they have too many to choose from. And they might have two or three that they're going to have to sacrifice this year. So with that and having, 5, 6, 7, 95 plus overall players, I mean, honestly, if the 49ers don't win this division, it'd be like a massive disappointment. And I think I'll be rooting for the Seahawks.
They did add Christian McCaffrey. I just forgot about that.
Yeah. They did add Christian McCaffrey. And not much else. He did add plenty of signings, but it didn't matter. Team was already loaded. What do you think, Carlos?
I think we bolstered up. Got a lot of depth pieces as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to be cocky, but I think I'll take first again.
No, there's no wild card.
Yeah, and then second, to be honest, I don't even know. Whoever beats me one of the games, because the other guy's getting swept. So who gets second? And then obviously we know who gets.
So Kingle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprises from me.
Kingle's taking second. Is that what I heard?
I said whoever beats me second.
Whoever beats you? Oh, jeez. I guess Luna. We need to import Luna into the AFC West. NFC West.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think, Wiz?
I think it is Carlos's division to lose because of that just loaded roster. And I will follow suit and I would think the Rams will come in second because even though the Seahawks tried to build their own offensive line through the draft and 61 sacks is rough, I don't think their offensive line got a whole world of a lot better, especially looking like that trade for Isaiah Wynn is looking like a complete total flop. But I do think the Seahawks will come in third and Cardinals, of course, in fourth.
Okay.
I believe the Seahawks drafted a hidden left tackle who was actually pretty well rated. Not that it's really much of an upgrade for them, considering they have Charles Cross starting, but depth, I guess, at tackle.
It's be another rough year. Anytime the Seahawks are playing, a formidable front seven, it's going to be a struggle. But obviously, they're going to rattle off 10, 11, 12 wins and, end up coming in second to the fucking monster squad. Fender, what do you think?
Well, I think the Rams will come in first. I think Carlos will lose the division. He'll come in rusty. Couple first 3 weeks, he'll just rattle off 3 straight L's, and then he just won't be able to recover. After that, the Seahawks, then the 49ers, then my boy Kingle in last place, sadly.
Not your boy, huh?
You know,
Last place? Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, he could still be my boy, and I'm just trying to be smart here.
who's your boy?
Kingle.
Yep. Looks like we have one more late addition. I keep saying one more. We have another late addition to the podcast here. I'm guessing just rolled out of bed, nap at 11:30.
You know what?
Rolled out of bed, ready to grind some Madden. It's got to win the next
He's
Super Bowl.
defending Super Bowl champion, 3, 4, 5-time Super Bowl champion here. Fu, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still like half asleep. So.
Oh, brother, yeah.
Yep.
We ran through the AFC and NFC West. We did some general stuff. We didn't miss too much yet.
All right,
So what do you guys want to move for? Somebody else can choose the next division. If you guys have any hot candidates?
The AFC North.
AFC North.
What's going on there, Los? Talk to us. What's going on there?
So, from what I've seen in chat, we have Shadow with yet again another season of optimism.
Optimism.
Might make the playoffs finally. His second playoff win ever. Be exciting for him. We actually play the AFC North, so I'm kind of excited to get those games in. Maybe not against MG, but the rest of the guys, yeah. I think yeah. I mean, it's week 3, so I'd hope so. We'll see. Maybe if he doesn't get to 53, we're looking a little tight. Yeah, I think Ethan probably comes out again, and then honestly, give me Sam for second. That's my boy. I'll give him some props. Let him get the second spot at least once, and then give me MG third and Shadow.
Ooh,
Put Shadow fourth with that
I
loaded
like
roster.
that pick. That's a good pick.
Yep.
Yep. So we wanna Fu, you're new? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm seeing Lil just taking the division again. I don't really think it's gonna be particularly close. Shadow, he always somehow gets hyped every year and then disappoints. So you know how that is. But I think I'm probably just gonna go MG to be second again. Shadow, I'm gonna say Shadow is gonna be third, and make a little bit of improvement, and then Sam fourth settler. So yeah.
I think we're being a little disrespectful to Shadow. Actually, I think this is probably. I think Shadow being in second makes a lot of sense, and I think he's gonna win more games. You guys are giving him credit for. He played everyone pretty tough last year, to be honest. Played Ethan tough twice. I think he played Instant pretty tough as well. Like he had some really hard games, and he was.
Facts.
He was there. Fuck off.
Facts.
Wiz, you got any thoughts?
Go ahead and
I think Ethan will come out on top on this division again. His team just gets he had arguably the worst roster in the division, and then just he won it last time, and his roster just got better, so I think he'll win it again. I think Shadow will come in second because adding Stephon Gilmore and Cameron Jordan, his defense was one of the weaker aspects of his team, and adding 2 veterans, I think that'll help him out. But he just has to stop fucking up in games so much, and I think he'll be fine. I'm gonna go Sam for third because I think simply just MG's roster got a lot worse, especially not sitting at 53. He's gonna be signing bums off the street. He got rid of Amari Cooper. I think just because MG's roster is so much worse that Sam's gonna come in third and MG in last.
Yeah, the Browns have 3 safeties making 10+ mil a year. Jadeveon Clowney was franchise tagged. There are some wild moves going on in that front office, and I don't know how to explain it. So It's pretty much all there's. I think MG just come in fourth, and I think Sam will be third, and Shadow will be second. And Ethan probably just takes first. We didn't miss anyone there, did we? You all got your thoughts in on the AFC North?
I was just gonna say that I agree with Carlos, but I think Shadow's just gonna get fucked by injuries because half of his team is old as fuck. So yeah,
Definitely really
What a-
old. Hella
what a
old.
prediction!
They're old. Yeah.
Well, Shadow, when you start getting fucked by injuries, all right, we're gonna blame Fender for this one. He's spoken into existence. Well, I guess we went to the AFC North, so I can go to the NFC North, I guess. We got 2 representatives from the NFC North in this call. So, who else wants to start? Any takers?
NFC North? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. I'll go ahead and start off. Wiz is a great friend of mine. Love the kid. And but at times he can get a little delusional. And he likes to bring up that he's going to win the division, and I don't think that's ever going to happen with this division being how it is.
Whoa.
With that being said, my first pick, as it stands, it's HBK. I mean, when I found out that he drafted for the first overall pick, we could leak the reaction. We have it clipped, we have it saved, we have it on standby. I was fucking pissed. It didn't make sense how he was able to draft the best quarterback in the draft class. He has Justin Fields, or he doesn't anymore, who got overpaid for by Chief. That also pissed, but a lot of mud things went on with him that I think that will carry over into the season, which would get him the first overall place in the division. As for second, I got to go with the Coach Cam, the Milkster. He's a solid user when he tries. I don't know if he's been trying, but when I played him, he did put up a good fight. As for third, as much as I want to start this off with a W, it's got to be a D. It's DS. This is a loaded division, a lot of talent as far as roster goes, as far as the sticks go. Wiz he's there. He's just not there yet. It hurts me to say it, but yeah, he's not third, second, or first. That's my final statement.
Damn, the betrayal. It's harsh. Okay, Fender. Any thoughts on the NFC North, there, buddy?
I've just been saying go and get your guy, and that's what HBK did. Even though he did that, I do not believe in HBK. He's probably going to come in third. I think Milk is going to be first. Then Wiz second, and then DS last. That's what I believe.
So we went.
Wait, your
third,
order was
first,
so weird.
second,
I was so
That's what I was
confused.
trying to
I was
put
so
this together, and he's like freaking magnet.
Listen to my madness. Chill out.
Wiz, you're muted if
He's on the phone.
yeah, okay, he's on the phone. Got it.
Wait, what was your ranking
I will
again?
say-
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say I am a little biased, but honestly, I think that we made a lot of good moves. this
75 overall
offseason
too.
in
75
Chicago.
overall.
Yeah, but it's mutt compared to
75
according
overall.
to so many people. Yeah. But anyway, and we also have the fourth place schedule, which is gonna come in clutch this year, more than anything else. I think this division is gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a dogfight every year anyway. So I don't think there's a whole lot of separation between any of the teams. And yeah, for me, it just comes down to I think a little bit easier schedule. I think DS is gonna have probably a buzzsaw coming through. It's gonna be tough for him to repeat. What he did last year. All credit to it. He had a great season last year, but I think it's only going to get tougher from here, and I think everyone else is just kind of getting a little bit better. So I think that gap's going to close. I'm going to say I think the Bears come in first. I think the Lions come in second, and the Vikings are in third, and I think the Packers are in fourth. That's my prediction. Carlos, you're up next.
Disrespectful. So I don't know if I want to ruffle some feathers here or keep it simple. I think I'll go Wiz first, just because y'all being disrespectful. If my man can put it together, just, keep it simple. I think he can win the division. Yes. And then for second, I'm going to go DS, just because y'all being disrespectful to the division champ. Just saying. Then third, I'll probably go HBK because I guess he did get a quarterback. Some random, I guess. And then Milky, just because I guess he's rocking with Bailey Zappi. I guess I don't even know what overall or what his ratings are looking like, but I mean, it's hard to take anybody serious with that coming out. So I guess him at fourth, and this is probably like going to be the best fourth in the league, I would say at this point. The fourth place in this division. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best division, but I think competitive wise, like they're all, all four users are around, pretty similar. Not, I wouldn't say skill sets, but like roster combined with skill and everything, I feel like it's a very competitive division.
Yeah, the Bears are 75 overall roster, and Packers are an 84, but super comparable.
Mm-hmm.
Very comparable.
That's what he said. It was a mix.
I mean, I don't know. I think Packers sweep the Bears, so.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Very possible. It's very possible. It's happened before.
Same.
Wiz, you're up. You're last up on the show. Wait, no, Fu. You can go, and then we'll let Wiz go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Wiz first because I think he plays HBK pretty well. Like he said that just in the past, like I feel like they've Wiz has won like every matchup pretty much. So
that's what we split last year. So
last year was like
so,
you're
okay,
like
we played
1-5
versus
yeah.
I think our math's getting a little fucked up, but yeah, it's competitive.
Okay. So Wiz won. I'm gonna put I'll put HBK second. DS. And I'll put Wiz third, and then DS fourth.
Yeah.
Not Wiz.
Wiz first and third.
Milky third.
Anything? Hey, listen. If it's Lions, Bears at the top, I'm fine. I don't care which one.
Yeah, Milky third and DS fourth.
Cool. The underdogs. The underdogs taking over.
All right. I guess time to talk about my own team. Well, went out and grabbed our guy, even though not the guy we would have wanted, the ideal guy, but we still got CJ Stroud, and he's gonna come in and fuck some shit up. And so, but I'm gonna go with the vote of confidence. I'm gonna bet on myself, and I'm gonna put myself first, and then I'm gonna put Bears second, because I think just fourth place schedule will help them. We go look at all the other fourth place NFC teams, and I think he's better than all of them. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go Vikings third and DS fourth, because Milky rocking Bailey Zappi. I still think he's a good enough user to overcome that and play to the strengths of Zappi. I think DS just with the first place schedule will just have a lot of tough games and just have the toughest season out of all of us. But went got their guy, and went got their tackle after trading one of their other tackles, and they have other plans in the works to improve the roster for the season, so be on the lookout.
We expect great things from you, Wiz. Just not me. Next.
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. All right, well, let's go ahead and move down south a little bit. We can start at the AFC South. Is this the worst division?
This is the worst division in the league.
This is the worst division, yeah.
Easily.
There's one clear contender, and then there's a lot of
shitters.
Yep.
We got
the guy who traded a second round pick for a Quez. Legend, by the way.
Yeah, we got probably trading away a top 5 pick for Justin Fields. And I feel like I'm forgetting. Who am I forgetting?
Straka, the guy who won't answer my DMs.
Oh, Straka trading away the first pick. He picked up some nice capital there. He's got a lot to work with. Yeah, but I think this is pretty much this is just our boy D-Fed's division to win. So unless you guys agree, but disagree.
No,
there's nothing to talk about here.
Beef is gonna win it. Just putting that out there.
Who's gonna win it?
Beef.
You think D-Fed's gonna win it?
Okay.
Stepping out on a
Yeah,
limb?
we all know that, Thunder. We all know that.
Okay.
No, that's not what I'm
take?
saying. And
Uh-huh.
Chief is gonna win.
Chief's
Chiefs?
gonna win.
Yes, Chief.
Oh,
How-
Well, it's
So
Get behind that.
I want to hear. So Chiefs off season. What did he do to make himself a contender?
I don't think that he did anything too crazy in the off season, but I do think him not actively trying to tank is gonna make him better and
Yeah.
actually win this division.
yeah.
Oh, so
yeah,
you're saying, wait,
yeah,
you're saying
yeah.
the Colts were losing on purpose? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, allegedly, he was losing on purpose.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Those are
He
strong
might have got
accusations.
fined. Yes, he might have got fined for it. But
Oh.
I believe in him. I believe in the kid.
You think you believe in him?
I think I believe in him.
Does anyone else believe in the kid?
Fuck the
Come
kid.
second, maybe.
Absolutely not.
Go ahead, yeah, Carlos, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Actually,
you're
yeah.
playing
Let's get.
soccer and
I'm so curious. What are your predictions for the AFC South, Carlos?
Indeed that wins it, obviously.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
How much? Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I think Chief
Correct.
comes in second because you got Straka and Thunder, the twins, going at it, hate each other yet they're the same person, fundamentally. I don't know. This division's kind of boring. Kind of falling asleep.
I'm falling asleep.
Foo, same thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Ditas first. It's nothing worth ranking the rest. So give me like the top 5 picks. So there's no point in ranking.
Yeah.
Maybe Deep
We're,
has the best season since he's not tanking like you said. But yeah.
I think we want the Colts to tank again. Wiz, any dissension? Any hot takes?
No, I think it's Head winning it. It's gonna be Tank Bowl by week 6 for the other 3 teams.
I will say there was a warning. There was a warning posted from the Jaguars Twitter account, and there's supposedly some mutt. There's some mutt plays and some cheese that hasn't been unloaded yet. I mean, does that change? I mean, does that change? Knowing that information, does that change anything for you guys at all? The Jaguars coming out hot?
I did forget that he was bringing that out for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't change nothing.
No, it doesn't change nothing.
I did try. Okay, we'll just move on right into the NFC South. No one really notable there. Wiz, you want to start us off with the NFC South? What do we think's going on down there?
I think the reigning Super Bowl champ is gonna be the favorite to win it again. I think Chris is gonna come in second. Wait, no, not Chris. Madrid's gonna come in second. Yeah, I think Madrid's just a really solid user. He's a great team builder, and he's had one off season with this Falcons roster. Desmond Ryder's supposed to be starting, and I think he will. I don't know if he'll quite make the playoffs, but I do think he'll get second in this division. And Chris, I know, is going for the rebuild with trading Cam Jordan. I don't think his roster is really in shape to contend this season. And well, Mitchie's just Mitchie, great guy, good, solid user.
Solid user for sure.
Yep. Please the Niners. Getting all those picks from the Niners.
And got themselves a
good
superstar
draft.
running back. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Nug, what do we think about the NFC South there? Any deviation?
Outside of the I'm not going to say outside of the Buccaneers, for a second, I actually do agree with not Madrid, but with Wiz for Madrid. He's solid. Not to say Chris isn't solid. They're both, I think, in the same level of play. But I will give it to Chris that he does have a higher ceiling. However, this season, I don't think he's really trying to really win too much. I think he's trying to stay in the middle of the pack, just kind of how he did last season and coast. Hopefully he does. I have his second round pick. And Mitchie, I don't know what he's doing, but I know he's not going to win. So I got him at 4th place. All respect, though. It's my boy.
Hate.
All respect to Mitch.
He hates losing, by the way. Just to let you guys know.
Fender, yeah, sold the first pick. Fender, what are your thoughts on the NFC South? I want to hear. I want to hear something. I want to hear one of those crazy Fender takes. It's gonna come true.
Okay, crazy Fender take. Who is second in division? I think he will be hoed by his ass quarterbacks, unless he just pulls something out of his ass, which is very likely. I think Madrid will take first, Milky third. Oh, not Milky, Mitchie third, and then Chris fourth, with an unofficial tank.
With an unofficial tank. All right, the hot
Unofficial
takes.
tank.
Chris being called out, catching strays. All right, that's good hot take. I like it. Who is the Buccaneers quarterback this year? I'm out of. I'm. Do we have an answer? Is it a preseason battle?
Yeah, it's a camp battle right now. I might have to bring someone in. It depends.
Yeah, Tom Brady retired. I don't know. I don't know if he can carry another ring or not.
Yeah.
Carried by your pro reads.
Oh yeah,
Carried by
Fournette, bro.
You're forgetting about the running back, yeah.
Literally Fournette carried.
They can't have
when
30 carries a game anymore.
Absurd. Oh my god. Yeah, I would say Fu won. I think Madrid does come in second. I think you guys are onto something there. I think that Madrid is really good at building up the team, and he's always a solid user. And I actually think he has a higher ceiling than Chris with the Saints. And I don't know if I would say that the Saints are going to tank, but they do got to start really thinking about what they're going to do for quarterback and figure out what the best way to get there is going to be. I'd say the Saints in third, and then Mitchie in fourth. Hopefully he's taking a couple wins and staying competitive. Continuing to improve. Yeah. All right, Fu, what do you think?
Yeah, so I'm putting me one, obviously. And then after that, yeah, probably Madrid, because he made like a bunch of moves. Like he got Tyron Smith. He so I don't know what he did besides that, but I thought he made more moves than that.
He's getting Calvin. He's getting Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley back, and yeah, I think it'll just be better next season. Chris probably third, and Mitchie fourth. Maybe he'll get a win. He still hasn't won officially in this league yet. So
I think it's coming this year. I think it's gonna come this year.
I'll say he gets a win this year. He's gonna upset someone. So yeah.
I was seeing a couple. That's my hope. We didn't miss anyone, right? Everyone got through the NFC South.
Should have just skipped it, but
yeah. So I guess that leaves. We can start with the AFC East. This is a interesting division. This is a really, really solid and really competitive division outside of one team. But like the three teams at the top, I think are fairly competitive. Obviously, you have Instant with the Dolphins, who were kind of running through the regular season last year, outside of some unfortunate scheduling conflicts. Tua Tagovailoa coming out of nowhere to win the MVP. No idea how that happened, but he did pull that off. And then right behind him, you have the Bills, TCG and the Bills, who, man, for better or worse, just keeps firing. He started off the season 5-5, didn't know quite what was going on, and then he just kind of rattled off a whole bunch of wins down the stretch, got super hot. He actually took the Dolphins out of the playoffs in that third game, and he had a Super Bowl appearance in his grasp. And sometimes gunslinger's going to gunslinger and kind of just do that game away, but. Obviously, I expect a better start to this season than last year for the Bills. So I think probably you're looking at 11-12 wins for the Bills. The Jets, obviously, we mentioned them before we started going through the divisions. They improved quite a bit. So, they're going to be ultra competitive, good user, solid team, solid foundation, some questionable tactics this offseason. But, yeah, and then you got the Patriots, who they have a superstar player now. Yeah. So, Carlos, go ahead with the AFC East.
I think you're kind of sleeping on Randy a little bit.
Okay,
I would never sleep on Randy. It's just, if we grabbed the Patriots out of the East and maybe dropped them in the South, it'd be a little bit different. But
that sucks.
they did get Amari Cooper. Yeah.
Aaron Jones, Miko
Kelly
Hardman,
Ringo.
Keely Ringo. Yes. He had a 5th-round star corner.
Mhm.
How that
All right,
goes.
well, where's he gonna finish?
Forget Daniel Jones.
You're gonna hype him up just for him to finish fourth, bro.
Danny
Did you
Dimes.
just-
Yeah, where are we
did
gonna
you
finish?
just say
Where's he gonna
Daniel
finish?
Jones?
I think he wins an extra game this year.
An
An
extra
extra
game.
Ooh, that's a
Oh my
hot
God.
take.
That is super
Then,
hot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I think it ends up being the same
That's
order.
tough.
Probably playing out really similar other than TCG. Maybe not starting off so slow. But yeah,
To
he's
counter
gonna
off of
start
that, I kind of agree with that, but I think that the Jets are a wild card team. I think they snagged a wild card spot from the AFC South, as well as the
I
AFC
agree.
North.
Yep. I think Brees Hall is going to have a massive year this year. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's a fuck his
Yeah,
knee
you
up.
got him up there.
Hopefully, it's a fuck. Put that juju on. Wiz, what do we think? The AFC East.
I'm gonna go with TCG winning it with he got hot at the end and I think he took Instant out of the playoffs. I'm gonna go and say he's gonna split the series with Instant. He's shown he can beat him. And I know he has it in him to beat him again. But I'm gonna go TC and then Instant second. I think they're gonna be very close though. And it's gonna come down to like 1 or 2 games. I'm gonna go Adam third. I think he does make a wild card, and I think he's gonna be a pretty competitive wild card team. And Brees Hall had a monster year last year, and he's just gonna go. I think Brees Hall, he's shown that that's what he wants his offense to be based around, and he's gonna make it happen. Randy has a good roster. I just think that his division's way too good for him, and just I think he'll come in fourth, maybe with 7 wins. I'll give him though.
6-7 wins. It's a good improvement.
Fender, did we get you already? No, we did not.
No,
Fender.
I agree with y'all. Just Randy's fucked. He's just bad situations. He's fourth. Adam, I think he's gonna go second above of TCG, and then after that, it's just instant first.
Yeah,
The speed cheese, you can't beat speed. You can't teach it either.
that's facts. Big facts. Yeah. Nug, AFC East.
I spoke on after Los did. I said
Who?
that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put Instant first. I think he probably just comes back with like he usually just like dominates the regular season, honestly, like in terms of record. So
The consistency.
yeah, I think he's gonna come first. TCG second. I think he probably has a better season this year. More consistent season, I guess. Adam, yeah, Adam third. I think he can make the wild card as well. He was pretty close to it last year. I think he was 9-8, like just on the outside.
Yeah.
And then Randy, well, it's not much to say about him. So
I mean, the AFC is kind of the Mickey Mouse conference, so
Yes.
Hella.
yeah, that are probably going to be so. All right, so I guess that leaves just one division. Once again, we have 2 representatives from this final division here. We have the NFC East. Obviously, last year you had the Eagles were first, and the Commanders, the Washington Commanders, coming in second. Cowboys made they started off 1-8. The Cowboys had a great finish to the
1-8.
season last.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, they rattled off a bunch of wins at the end. They got really, really hot, and they got a lot of confidence, and that's probably going to carry over into this year. And then you have
Joe Long, come on, you're the program.
Joe Long, that's right,
You're the
who had the
program.
opposite season of Fender last year.
Yep.
We had a really, really hot start, started off 5-1, and then I don't think he won a game again after that. So it was kind of like tale of 2 halves for both of those teams. It wasn't. I forgot the other team in the NFC East. So yeah, that's what happened last year. Anyone want to take any predictions for this upcoming season? Let's start with Fu for the NFC East. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a hot take here and say that Luna wins the division.
Oh,
I think it's a
Damn.
hot take. I think it's pretty common knowledge at this point.
Yeah, I think he beat Nug twice, even though it was by what, like 2 or 3 points or
3
whatever.
points combined. Yeah.
Yep, 3 points combined. Fender, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm just scared to trust you. I feel like every single time I pick you, you just like disappoint. So so I'm gonna put Nug second though, and I think it'll be really close. Maybe like a 1-2 record differential. Fender, I think he'll come third. I think he'll compete for a wild card though, and then yeah, Joe Long, yeah.
Hey,
Joe Long.
just
Yeah.
by a show of hands,
I
just by a
forgot.
show of hands,
Yeah.
who in this call has a win over Luna last year? Just by a raise of hands. Yep.
Yep.
So Luna
Bro,
is
show
4
of
and 4
hands,
against
who
this
made the
video call right here.
playoffs?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fender didn't make it. HBK, you didn't make it. Wiz, you didn't make it.
Nope. But you know what we did? You know what we did do? We did beat Luna. So
Wow. You got to win that you didn't make the playoffs. You didn't make the playoffs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, actually. It's crazy.
It's all
It's crazy.
Wiz, what's your predictions here for the NFC?
You know, I'm gonna go with a hot take of my own here. I'm gonna actually pick Fender to win it,
Oh,
and I think it will be close. And I'm gonna give Nug second place, and I think Luna will come in third, but he will sweep Nug. Hendon Hooker or whatever the quarterback he drafted in the second round. I don't know if he's starting or not, but that's gives me some worries, and that's why I think he will be coming in third. And then Joe Long, I know I think he built up his roster really nice over the offseason, trading for Jalen Hurts and boosting up that wide receiver core. But I just think he just is outmatched by the other users in his division. But yeah, Fender for first in the NFC East.
I like it.
Common take. It's a good take.
Carlos, you go ahead and take this one next.
Yeah, I mean, I always hype him up every year, and he just disappoints me. So,
Always mention that.
But fuck it, we're running it back. We're gonna pick Fender to win again. I want Fender to win the division, and then I think I'm gonna agree with Wiz here. I think Nug still comes in second, but we'll get swept by Luna again. You know, got to keep the traditions going. And poor Joe Long, I think he did improve.
Make a writing.
And I mean, I hope he has a better season than last year. Hopefully, he can close it out better than he did. But I do think, unfortunately, due to the talent in this division, it leaves him as the odd man out. Yep. So yeah.
Also, I think Joe Long probably had the best off season in this division.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely, absolutely, he's a monster.
He's very solid, absolutely. He had a really good draft, and his off season was great. I mean, he stole players from me, he stole players from Nug, stealing players left and right in free agency. I think he was like the only person I lost a player to as far as the bids. So yeah, Joe Long was on fire this offseason. And like he did have that hot start last year. He definitely improved. It was just I think once the snowball started going the other way, he kind of like mentally was just kind of defeated. So we'll see if he can get that confidence back up. I'm just gonna say Joe Long comes in fourth this year. Even though I'm kind of rooting for him there. And third, I'm gonna say Luna comes in third with 2 wins over Nug. I think it'll be 2 and 4 in the division, and those 2 wins coming against the Eagles. Oh, this one's tough. I'm gonna say the Cowboys come in second. And the Eagles win the division again. I love confident Fender. I love cocky Fender. The problem is that I know how this goes, and I'd rather be right. So I'm gonna go with Nick first.
Rather be right. That's crazy.
So, which one of you wants to take it? Who wants to finish it off? Who wants to start?
Fender can go first. I believe in my boy Fender to speak some sense.
Luna fucked himself by picking Hooker. Hooker's like 25 in real life, so he's got no time to develop. I think Luna's going to be in fourth this year.
Is that his quarterback?
Yeah, Hooker.
It is.
And then Sam Hall.
sure.
Sam Howell. Sam Howell is 10 times better than Hooker.
And the
Yeah,
sixth
Howell.
round,
Yeah, Howell is amazing.
Who? Let's see here. Joe Long, obviously third. I'm gonna be third. I mean second, rather. In the second game, Nug beat himself. I do not think that's going to happen again. I believe that I could sweep both the other two guys, but Nug, I just need to get super lucky with turnovers.
Nice,
Not
nice,
Brandon
nice,
Ball.
nice, nice.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I guess that's on to
Now
me.
you.
Honestly, finishing at 14-3 last season was quite a fluke. I had a terrible season with Jordan Love. Damn near a 1-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, which is just unacceptable for the Philadelphia culture. But this year's gonna be better. We have added another weapon, or two more weapons: Darius Slayton as well as Jackson Smith. I'm not saying his last name.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think I take first place in the division with really the 6-0 divisional record. That's the standard we're holding ourselves to. Only reason we lost any games in the division last year was just due to bad matchups, but we fixed those in offseason. As far as second place, I do believe in the Cowboys. They have a great organization, and they have a great coach as long as he stays straight-minded and he doesn't let his ADHD take over and he just focuses on the game. Between the Giants and the Commanders, I think these two teams are going to have 7-6 wins right off the bat. No slackers in this division. As far as the team who has 7 wins, I'm giving it to the Commanders. They may not have the best guy at the helm, but they have a second place schedule, a harder schedule than the Giants. Wait, I said 7 or 6? Commanders.
6 and 7.
Oh, yeah. Commanders for 6 wins, buddy. Anyways, they have a harder schedule than the rest of these other guys. Worse quarterback than what they started with. Not the most impressive offseason either. The Giants had a great offseason. And if he could just stay level-headed, he got third locked in.
Yep. Can't argue with much of that. So I think that it covers the division walkthroughs. Obviously, given all those predictions, the only thing left now is how, what the playoffs are going to look like and how do you think those will shake out. I guess if you guys want to, we'll start in the AFC.
If you don't mind me starting it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. 1 seed out of the AFC, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. They're getting the bye again. 2 seed, I'm gonna give it to the Texans. 3 seed, I'm giving it to the Steelers. 4, giving it to the Chiefs. As far as wild card goes, I'm giving 5 to the Chargers, 6 Jets, 7 Broncos.
Ooh. Shut up, Chris.
Chargers, Jets, Broncos.
Chargers, Jets, Broncos.
So no
AFC South. Oh, whoa, Bill. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. Chargers, Bills, Jets. Final. Sorry.
That's
what it is.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So Broncos are out. I guess maybe there's a couple more teams that are okay in the AFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone want to take the next one or?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Texans the first seed in the AFC. Gonna go with the Steelers getting the second seed. Bills getting the third. And Chiefs getting the fourth, with 5th seed being the Dolphins, being a very high record wild card team. Then I'm gonna go Jets for the 6th seed, and then the 7th seed I will go Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's valid.
I'll take this one. I'm gonna say the Dolphins get the 1 seed. I really the only reason I was really close last year was because Instant missed a couple games because of his vacation. I think that it just comes down to the consistency with him. And while I do think that on in any given game anyone can play him tough and possibly come away with a win, but just throughout the season I think he's going to be the most consistent. Second, I'm gonna also go with the Texans. There's like 6 pretty easy wins in that division, and that's like a huge leg up on the Steelers or the Chiefs, who have much more competitive divisions. So I'll say the Texans second. I'm gonna say the Chiefs come in third, and the Steelers are in fourth. Again, I think it just kind of comes down to division matchups there, and the Steelers are gonna have probably a pretty tough schedule. So yeah, and then as far as the wild cards, I'm gonna say
Let's say Bengals.
I'm gonna say Jets 5th, Bills 6th, and I'm gonna say the 7th seed is the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah. Yeah.
And how many wins, if you don't mind me asking?
For the Bengals?
For the Bengals.
I think the Bengals have like 10 wins this year. I think 10-7.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Food, you take over.
Yeah, I think the AFC is pretty straightforward. Instance 1, Eat Dead 2, Little 3, and Just 4, and then the wild card TCG at 5th, Just at 6, and go Chris for 7th, just to switch it up a little bit. But
Who was 6?
yeah. Jets.
Oh, Jets.
The
Okay.
Jets. Hit the Bills. I would have put the Bills over the Jets, but we took away Gambler, and I think that's gonna
Okay.
affect these.
Ooh.
Give the Jets a little bit of bump there.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay.
Carlos, up there next.
So last year I kind of took the vanilla approach to the playoffs, and it kind of bit me. The
playoff
everybody
predictions. Yeah.
everybody just seemed to get upset. So I'm gonna be a little different here. I'm gonna actually put Texans 1 because obviously that division, and then Instant has to play TCG twice, who he's now TCG kind of took him down once. It's possible he could do it again.
Got him in
And
trouble.
then from what I'm hearing from the Rejects boys, I heard Adam kind of has Instant's number now, so that's another possible loss Instant could be taken there. And yeah, I mean obviously defense gonna run through 6-0 that division. So I'm gonna put Texans 1, Dolphins 2. I think I'd probably still go Steelers 3. Actually, you know what? Give me Chiefs 3. I do think he might have a slightly easier time in his division than Ethan will. So give me Ethan 4th. And then for the wild card, I still think TCG's 5, to be honest. I honestly think he'd probably be better than the 3 and 4 seeds in this rankings. And then for 6 and 7, I think I'm gonna double down on the AFC West. So give me the Chargers and the Broncos to both make it this time.
No Jets.
Interesting.
No Jets.
Interesting.
It is. I guess that that wild card hunt is a little bit harder to choose from. So you got like the Broncos, Jets, Bills, Chargers, Bengals.
No, you don't have the Bengals.
Are all fighting for those
might as well say
wild card spots. So
might as well say Jaguars.
Might as well say Jaguars. Exactly.
Oh
Might as well say
no.
Jaguars,
Listen,
Patriots,
listen,
Raiders.
We're not
Shout out
gonna go into brain dead territory. We won't have
Wild
it.
card
Let's
got
not-
the Patriots.
Roster isn't carrying you to 10 wins, buddy. I'm sorry. He's not good enough. He's not good enough.
It's not okay. It's not just the roster. He played pretty well last year. You guys just sleep. It's just got to cut back on those interceptions. That's all.
We say that every Madden.
Every year.
It doesn't happen.
Eventually, it's gonna happen. Okay?
No.
Eventually, it's gonna click. It's gonna click. All right.
It's not.
Let's see here.
Bend easy.
Who already went?
Yeah,
Who guys went?
Bend easy.
Yep. So number 1, Chiefs. Number 2. What?
Hey, I mean, Rio's
Continue.
the Super Bowl. He's the Super Bowl champ too. I mean, it's not crazy.
Number 1, Chiefs. Number 2, Dolphins. Number 3, Steelers. Number 4, Colts. Number 5, Texans. Number 6, Broncos. Number 7, Bills.
I think you need another shot, Fed. I think you need another shot. You're not drunk enough.
more. I just want. I mean, I guarantee you, all you that laughed at the Chiefs being number one, but Rios and Diddy are going to be taking names. I promise, they're coming for you.
I hope they do.
I don't. That's like the worst thing for the
Unless
league.
they
Yeah,
told
it's
us
so
so.
late.
100%. They're going to be on your asses. You better hope he doesn't come in first.
Headlocks for all of you.
Headlocks for all of you.
What do you mean?
Is it
You're
Diddy in
included.
your
What do you
division?
mean?
Yeah, what?
All right.
Wow.
Who do we think? So those are the rankings. Who do we think ends up coming? Is it just going to be your 1 seeds coming out, or do you guys think that there could be an
Super
upset as
Bowl.
the AFC representative? Yeah.
Super Bowl. I got the Bills. Got the Bills.
I agree with that. The Bills are going to the bowl.
Yeah.
Your 7 seeds?
Yes.
Hey, that's basically what he was this year. Wasn't he basically that this year?
It was actually
6 or 7. I
I think it was 6. I think it was 6.
yeah, 6.
Okay. It's pretty
Give me
close.
the
Yeah, I mean, he had
Chiefs.
that. This got hot. The Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Okay.
I mean, he basically did play like all the top 3 seeds, so he almost took them all down. But I think for me, I'd probably go. I think I'm gonna go this year. I'm gonna go Dolphins. Come out, even though like I had said not to go vanilla, but maybe. And you can't like it's hard to count on instant
Go
until
with
you know
your
it actually
gut.
happens. I have to go with instant. I don't.
Alright.
Regular
I
season
think he
warrior.
finally doesn't choke it.
Fu, what do you think?
I'm gonna go deep dead.
Yeah.
Deep dead for the Super Bowl.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
I want to say instant. I do, because like it just kind of makes sense, right? But the thing is that like instant, he has these great regular seasons, but he can't quite close out in the playoffs till he gets like the muddest of mud squads, and the Dolphins just aren't quite there yet. So I don't think he's gonna be able to pull that off. I'm gonna go with. Let's say, fuck it. Let's go on. We're gonna say no. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was
He's
gonna,
going to say the Bills.
give me the Tigers. I was
I'm
gonna say
thinking
the
say
Bengals.
Shadow.
I was gonna say the
Yeah,
Bengals.
yeah,
but
oh
I'm
my
gonna say
God.
no. Just give me the Bills. I think
Crazy.
that he's gonna, Josh Allen firing all up and down the field, down 31-14. Doesn't matter. He can be up in 2 minutes, and hopefully, just not blow it at the end in the most ridiculous fashion. Ever. If he ever breaks my heart like that again, we'll be done with the Bills for good. So yeah. Yeah, so I guess did we get everyone's in there? All right, let's go ahead and go on to the NFC. Give our NFC predictions. Nug started us off last time. Who wants to go kick off the NFC? Wiz, why don't you kick off the NFC?
All right. I think the number 1 seed will be the 49ers. Actually, no, wait. I think it'll be the Bucks because I just think they have the easier division. I think, and then 49ers second. Third, I will go Fender. Oh wait, no, wait. Third, I'll go me, and then fourth, I'll go Fender. And then for the 5th seed, I'm gonna go the Eagles. 6th seed Bears, and then the 7th seed I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Rams missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Former conference championship losers.
Carlos, what do you think?
So me and Fu actually play week 1, so that off the jump will have some big implications. Yeah. I'm gonna just say whoever wins that game gets the 1st seed.
Lame.
Who's gonna win that game?
Exactly.
I am gonna win that game.
Yeah.
So I will be getting the 1st seed.
Also, you forget that I play you guys too. The
I
Eagles.
play you week 2. 2-0.
0-2.
If it's 0-2, then it's
Listen, if it's 0-2, Carl's gonna be he's gonna be changing playbooks. He's gonna be panicking. You know how that's gonna go. You need to avoid that at all costs. 1-1 at the very least.
He's
Okay?
like,
we're gonna be in the deepest depths of playbooks at that point. No turning back.
Hold on, all the ebooks.
just go back to my squads.
Literally, yeah. Just been watching some more floopy videos.
Videos
Yep.
are gonna be watched. But yeah, I think so. Then I'm probably go. What? Just because. Never mind. Food. I'm gonna get Food a second seed still. I don't know who he's gonna roll out quarterback. I know there's a few free agents he can pick up, so I don't think he's gonna be rocking with Trask. And if he is, I think he's one of the few users that could probably make it work. Then 3, give me Nug. I think that was like the same as this year, which I mean that's kind of boring, but yeah, I mean, oh actually no, scratch
Yeah,
that.
I
I
was.
completely forgot that I picked Fender to win the division. So
Yeah,
give me Fender 3 seed.
Disrespectful.
Fender
Fender
3
3
seed,
seed.
and I'm in 4.
Yes.
Damn.
Then
Wild.
yep. Then give me yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Wiz. I forgot. I keep forgetting who I
Oh my
picked. Give me
god, this
Wiz
guy
as the
is a
14.
bot.
I keep forgetting my picks, man. Okay, so then at the 5 seed, give me Doug. 6 seed, give me DS. And 7 seed, oh, damn. Okay, scratch DS. Scratch DS. Give me
Oh
both
my!
the
You
give me
fucking
both the
suck.
AFC West.
Oh my
Both my
god.
AFC West bros. Diddy and Matt. Matt's messy, but works.
Okay. All right.
3 NFC West teams in the playoffs in a stacked NFC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good pick. Good pick.
All right, Fu, what do you think?
Yes, I'm gonna be 1 seed again. Not really get much of a debate for me.
Plays man all day, every day.
Oh no, that's not like that. Not like that. So me first, second, yeah, I'll go Carl second. Third, uh, did I go Wiz? And fourth, Luna. And then for wild cards, no, I'm gonna go Madrid. Madrid for fifth, the 5th seed, and 6th seed. Matt, and 7th seed. Wait, we'll go HBK. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I'll let them. I think I'm gonna let those two finish up. So I guess I'll go. I'm gonna say the 1 seed goes to. I think Carlos closes out the 1 seed. I think that roster is just too stacked, and he's a pretty decent user. We're gonna have tough ass schedule, tough road. It's gonna be quite the battle. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? I think Fu is the 1 seed. I'm gonna say I get the 2nd seed because I think I'll have a little bit of an easier road than Carlos will, and he'll come in with a 3rd seed, and then Nug takes the 4th. 5th seed's Matt. 6 seed Wiz. 7 seed Fender. Yeah. Yep. Fu, HBK, Carlos.
Not a lot of ditties.
No,
Not a lot of ditties.
Not a lot of ditties. That Rams roster is super hard to contend with. To put together a team, he's going to be scrounging for players. It's a tough team to compete with. They're a really weird, really built team. That's really the only reason why I would say no Diddy. Plus, the NFC is so tough. I mean, I think the NFC we have like 10 to 12 deep.
Word.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish with Fender, so Nug can go.
Just to keep things different, keep things interesting, I'm gonna go 1 seed with the Eagles. 2 seed, I'm gonna give it to the Bucks. 3 seed, I'm gonna give it to the Bears. Wait, yeah, I gave the Bears the 1. And 4 seed, I'll give it to the Niners. As far as 5 goes, this is where it kind of gets tough. Damn, bro, no team from the NFC South is like ever making a wild card. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It's gonna be tough.
This is hella tough. 5 seed, I'm gonna go Seahawks. 6 seed, I'm gonna go Rams. 7 seed, I've got to give it to the Packers. Packers
Interesting.
round it up. Tristan rounds it up.
All right. So my 1 seed is Nug with the Eagles. 2 is the Falcons. 3
You
is
say the Dolphins.
the Vikings. 4 is the Rams. 5 is the Seahawks. 6 is the Bucks, and 7 is the Cowboys.
What was your second seed? I'm sorry, I misheard it.
The second seed is the Falcons.
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 That's a
Especially
boy.
on next season, then, boys.
Yeah. Who's your Super Bowl pick? Out of here, Fender. We'll snake it.
My Super Bowl pick is the Cowboys.
Nice.
Not biased. Not
Not
biased.
biased.
My Super Bowl pick. I'm giving it to the Philadelphia Eagles. No bias.
No bias.
No bias.
No bias. I'm gonna say it's a 49ers Bears NFC Championship game.
Oh,
And I'm gonna throw my controller out the window when I got fucking Joey Bosa insta shedding everything.
74 overall team.
I have Nick Bosa, and so I think Carlos gets. I think he gets there this year. He's gonna avenge his choke job from last year. I think we'll get hot at the end of the year. As long
He
as
got clapped. And there's no choke. He got clapped.
he choked.
He lost by 20.
Bent over.
He choked
over.
He choked hard.
No.
Wiz.
I think Fu will repeat an appearance in the Super Bowl and represent the NFC.
Interesting.
Dude, y'all miss it. He already got the trophy. He's done. He's done for the cycle now.
He's leaving after this season. So I heard. His division's too boring.
He's gonna leave and come back as the Browns. Notably, his kids.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's got to get over to the AFC. All right. Fu.
Go Carlos. Switch up a little bit. I would say myself, but you know.
I'm so humble in here. We're also he's the cockiest sounding person.
So weird. Leonard Fournette literally carried.
Is that a bad thing? It's not a bad
Those are
thing.
good players. That's in letting them cook.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Good coaching.
It's that and then the fucking the Mike Evans freaking jump balls just kill us. All right.
Those excuses.
Past Deadeye.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What?
Los pick.
Hello?
He's muted. But I'm gonna give I'm so confused. Is it my pick?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
your pick, bro.
Stroke? What the fuck?
I'm gonna be the non-biased guy up in here, and I'm gonna say that Matt makes a run to go to the Super Bowl and beats Instant to claim
Ooh,
his trophy.
Damn.
interesting.
Hell beef. I don't think it's a bad pick. I think they're all good picks.
I think that's the worst pick.
I wanted to
I don't know. Matt's got it.
Nog has the worst pick.
He's losing the DS if he plays him, so I don't know.
So, okay, yeah. What do you think would be the best Super Bowl matchup? Actually, like the most fun. Not like what would be the most fun Super Bowl matchup? Because I think Bills 49ers would be a lot of fun.
I think TCG in the Super Bowl for sure would be fun. I don't like playing TCG, to be honest.
I know, that's why I think it'd be fun.
The most fun?
I feel like two teams who air it out in the Super Bowl would be the most fun to watch.
Dude, like
And
Bengals-
the bucket.
Bengals Cowboys would be a fun Super Bowl.
Okay, we have to think about what's
Yeah.
likely here. We can't just say fun and just name the
just
impossible.
saying.
We just
Yeah.
can't name the impossible.
We'll say-
MG Luna. MG
we'll
Luna
say-
would be a fun.
I would say
No,
the most,
okay, no.
the most boring by far is Diddy and Rios.
Oh,
Like, I don't think anyone's watching that.
I'm not casting that for sure. I'm not casting
Yeah,
that.
no, I would actually no. No, my God. Could you imagine?
It's
There'd be
just
like,
him
it'd be like 20 total plays run on each side. Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I would want to see Matt and TCG go at it. To be honest,
Yeah, that'd be good.
Fuck
I'm sure.
TCG.
That'd be good, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully the roster just doesn't overpower. What did Fisher say?
Are you guys trying to say I'm not gonna
I
watch?
just said fuck
Is that what you're
TCG,
saying?
and it was just, yeah.
That's what.
I'm not
Fuck
gonna watch?
TCG.
You don't
I
like
mean,
Dolphins?
I don't like watching Leonard Fournette just pound it down the middle 36 times
Hey,
again.
yo.
Wait, who are we talking
Oh
about?
yeah,
here?
we don't need another. Fu does not need to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah.
Fu. That was very
Honestly,
boring, bro. I'm being
We need to
honest.
keep Fu and Ethan far away from the Super Bowl
Dude,
this year.
that
Thank
was
God.
like
We
low
can have some
key
entertainment.
Diddy. That was low key Diddy
Jesus.
Rios energy. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say
I'll
it
tell you
right now.
what,
I'm gonna
it's
say it
so
right now. I'm gonna say it right now. Top 3 Super Bowl was me versus Los, but I'm not getting any love.
That was a fun Super Bowl.
It was fun.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it was fun.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just know that like I didn't even tune into the beginning of the Super Bowl. I tuned in like midway through the third quarter, and the first thing I see is a fucking 3rd and 6 turned into a 4th and 1 for the Steelers. No huddle, fucking right away. Got on the fucking inside zone. Right to the end. And I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be what this is. Holy shit! I don't know if I can do this. I can't.
One of those games.
Yeah.
It was one of those. Yeah, that was
So
frustrating.
cheesy.
All right. Well, that was fun. Has anyone got any? I don't know if you guys have any other idea, anything else you guys want to do before we kind of close out here? Or? No, did you
CJ
have anything
Stroud
else in
for
mind?
offensive rookie of the year.
Bryce Young, for offensive rookie of the year. Chris
No.
Tyree, for offensive
More
rookie of the
6th
year.
and 7th trades and randomized first round devs.
Who you think is gonna disappoint?
And that is your
Hold
Discord
on, what did
MVP,
you
by
hold
the way,
on,
boys.
Fender.
That is your
What
Discord
did you
MVP.
say?
More
Say it again.
6th and 7th round trades and randomized first round devs.
Okay,
It's
bro.
been loves his 6th or 7th trades. He just wants to trade them back and forth. So trade away a player for the 6th, trade the 6th away for a player. Yeah, it's just no. Stop.
It's
You
fun.
need
Discord
to stop it.
MVP.
You need to focus on just playing the games. That's where you want your head at, okay? You should be confident playing the games. That's it. All this other nonsense. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. If you guys have anything else,
I was
speak
gonna
now,
say,
whatever hold your
who
beat.
do you think is gonna be like the most disappointing compared to last year?
Most
Yeah.
likely, I'm gonna say Nug, but he's also my Super Bowl pick.
Why did you just talk about yourself in the third person? That's wild.
Probably MG.
MG disappointing. I don't. You guys ever have high expectations for MG?
Made the playoffs, so
I mean, compared to last year, yes.
MG's gonna overproduce this season.
I think HBK could be very disappointing. His roster isn't that good.
I agree with
His
that.
roster is not that good to like really keep up.
How can it be
and-
disappointing? I can't get any more disappointing than last year. So like, I don't even know.
No,
what
it's because you drafted the best quarterback in the class, and everyone's like,
And-
okay, he's gonna be good now, and then you
And
turn out
you have
to.
hope.
I think Adam could be disappointed.
I-
Yeah, Adam. With
I
his
mean-
15 first round picks and shit he had.
money moves.
I got HBK's my vote, to be honest. Like, if it were to happen, it'd be the most disappointing.
I mean, it could happen. I don't think it'd be very disappointing. I feel like that's pretty consistent with what it was last year, right? So it's kind of like a lateral.
No,
move.
but you have high expectations right now.
Yeah,
You're
you
hyping
drafted.
yourself up.
Yeah,
You're being your own worst enemy right now. You should have laid low a little bit.
all those picks for Bryce.
We're done with the laying low. We tried the laying low. Yeah, we traded away some picks for Bryce, but we got some in return for Fields. So we're feeling okay with where we're at. We're feeling okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. So.
No.
Well,
All right. If that's it, thank you all for joining me. It was a lot of fun. Well, thank you all for joining Nug. He put this all together. Again, another big round of applause, keeping media afloat and keeping it rolling. It's a great job with that. Fuck the Cardinals, and that's my final words.